Hello, today we're going to talk about early sign of autism. This is so important because the prevalence of autism is so high. It's an all-time high. In year 2000, 1 in 150 children was diagnosed of autism. In 2023, 1 in every 36 children was diagnosed with autism. This is a 317% increase of prevalence in 3 years. So you can understand how this is so crucial for expecting parents out there to know what are the early signs of autism so they can intervene as soon as possible. Early intervention is the key. When my son was diagnosed with autism, I didn't know anything about autism. No one in my family has ever been diagnosed with autism, even now. And I have a huge family. I wish I knew somebody who had autism, who had told me about early signs. I would have intervened sooner. But let's go back to the early sign of autism. And when I'm talking about autism here, I'm talking about regressive autism. Regressive autism is the most common autism out there. Your child is born without any deficit, no neurocognitive deficit. They will develop through the infancy, they will go through their milestone without any problem. And usually those child are meet their milestones sooner, faster than regular children. I remember my son walked at 9 months. 9 months he was walking. There was nothing that would have that would suspect that he could have autism. Usually around 15 months or 18 months, that's when the child regress into autism. And this happened fairly quickly. It can even happen overnight. So the first sign is loss of eye contact. The child doesn't seem to respond to their name when you call them, and they can even turn away when you try to engage with them. The second sign is uncontrollable inappropriate behavior. It seems like temper tantrums are getting worse, but those are not typical temper tantrums because there's no trigger. Then you can have insomnia. Problem with insomnia, the hyperactivity, inappropriate laughter. You can also have, they can have social anxiety, or what we call separation anxiety. This was actually the first sign with my son. He will grab my dress and would not let me go anywhere without him. Even if I wanted to use the bathroom, he has to be with me. Severe separation anxiety, that's another sign. Loss of words, that's another sign. That's a hallmark sign of autism. When the child has some language and one day they lose that language. That's very concerning. There's another sign that we usually, when you go online, they don't talk about it, but those are the signs that are present. Usually the child will develop some gut issue like constipation or allergies, or they will start being allergic to regular food or milk. They will have severe constipation, or they can just start having diarrhea. Some child will have rashes or eczema. Some child will have, they will start having, like they lose appetite or become picky eater, where they don't want to eat. They stop eating. They start losing weight, have dry skin. And usually when you take them to the pediatrician will only focus on the behavior, on the speech or lack of speech, or the social interaction that they don't have, but they will not think about constipation. They will not think about those rashes or eczema as sign of autism. But yes, that's the sign of autism. That's the gut issue, the rashes, that's immune system dysfunction, allergies, sleep, insomnia, all of that are sign of autism. And usually what will help the behavior, what will help the social interaction, what will help the speech coming back, it's not so much at therapy, it's treating those underlying issue, those severe constipation. By treating constipation, the behavior will get better. By treating their gut issue, treating their immune system dysfunction, helping them to sleep, and that will help them be more focused, and then the language will come back. So let's not just focus on the behavior, on the lack of speech. We have to look at the child also physiologically speaking. We have to see, do they have problem with constipation? Do they have problem with diarrhea? Do they have those rashes that the pediatrician never know what causing it? My son used to have infected earlobe, like behind the ear. One day you just see a wound there. Nothing happened. It just started oozing. And they will put him on antibiotics, and it will take weeks and weeks before it resolve, and then it will come back again, and they will swap it, and they will see just staph, right? Staph on the skin, but that's not what was causing it. He kept getting antibiotics, and it kept destroying his gut until we figured out he had immune dysfunction. We have to support his immune function, and that went away. And he had eczema, severe eczema, a lot of dry skin, dark circle under the eye. Those are a sign of severe allergies. And that's immune dysfunction right there. By treating those, you can see the child's skin start changing. He looks better, and he start behaving better. Okay, so watch out for those signs, not only speech, behavior, social interaction. You also have to watch for physiologic signs like gut issue, allergies, immune dysfunction, recurrent infection. All of those signs are present there when the child is diagnosed with autism. Okay, good luck to you, and I hope this is helpful. You can comment and ask questions if you like.